Okay, as the title says, I'm officially an outlaw. So why outlaw? Why? Well, let's see. Who knows what that is? Anybody? Anybody have any idea what's in that box? Well, let's find out. All right, I can't hold the camera and cut the box open at the same time, so you'll have to forgive me that I went ahead and opened up. I haven't actually unwrapped it yet, but I did open the box, cut it open. Here we go. Let's see what is in this box. Da-da-da. Well. Look at that. Anybody know what this is? Any clue? Thoughts, perhaps? That is a catless header. Oh, yes. From Stainless Steel Works. Now, you may be asking, some of you who are not in the know as of right now, so big deal, David, you've been able to get catless headers forever. Why is it such a issue right now? Well, the reason it's an issue is that the EPA has been significantly cracking down on what we are able to do to our cars. If you follow or listen to any of the tuners on YouTube, you'll know that the EPA has kind of been doing raids, not really raids, going and talking to tuners, going to their shops, looking for defeat devices and everything else. And so a lot of companies, like Stainless Steel Works, are not selling catless headers anymore because of all this, because of the EPA. So I was really excited to go ahead and get these, because I'm telling you, I don't know how long this is going to last, but I feel like, for a minute, you're going to have a hard time getting access to off-road headers or anything that goes with your exhaust that's considered off-road. Like I said, they're really coming down on the tuners for some of their defeat devices and everything else. The irony of it is that a catless Mustang running E85 produces less emissions than a catted Mustang running 93. It's been proven time and time again. So it's interesting that there's no stipulation. Like, the government doesn't say, anything about how clean your car runs or the emissions itself that comes out of it. It's focused solely right now on the catalytic converters in your headers. So really excited. Now the question becomes, do I install them? I don't know. I mean, I still have that issue with the right side catalytic converter, which is pretty much melted, and which is robbing me of horsepower. But then I think my bigger concern is not necessarily the horsepower, but I don't want that to somehow dislodge and run its way through my exhaust and destroy my Borla attack. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I really do want to get them installed, but I just don't know if that's the smartest thing to do or not, given this the state of the union right now, as we should say. So we'll see. We'll see. But I want to finish unboxing this and then let you see what they look like. So there you go. Take a look at those things. I'm telling you, I don't think this video is going to do it justice, but these things are just gorgeous. I mean, the work and the craftsmanship on these are top notch. And I love right here, you can't see it very well, stainless power. Now you're going to say, well, David, you said you got Stainless Works and it says stainless power, what gives. Okay, so now this is how I understand it, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But what I was told was Stainless Power and Stainless Works are the same company. What had happened was someone had stolen, I don't know, stolen, borrowed, whatever, their blueprints to make headers, and they were making them, I think, in China. And they were making them for a hell of a lot cheaper, even though it was pretty much almost, I mean, the steel that they were using wasn't as good, but, and I want to say that they were actually using the name Stainless Power. And from what I understand, is that Stainless Works went and bought the company that was counterfeiting its headers, Stainless Power. So Stainless Power is Stainless Works. It's just that I think a few things are different as far as like the warranty. Maybe some of the steel that they use isn't the same grade as the Stainless Works. It's a little cheaper version, but it's supposed to be pretty much exactly the same. I don't usually cheap out on parts, but paying $700, $780 or so for a set of headers versus, $1,500, $1,600, that was kind of a no-brainer. But I'm just excited to, have these. I've wanted some Stainless Works headers ever since I had my 04 Cobra back in 04. I think they sound really good. I'm a little nervous how these are going to sound with the Borla attacks. Honest to God, it may be too much, and I might need to change my exhaust. That is if I install them. I still don't know if I'm going to install them or not. My county that I live in is a no emissions county, so I don't have to worry about passing inspection. But do I want to have one of the last Freedom Stangs? Because not a lot of people are going to be able to get these, and I was lucky to get in contact with a company that did have these. I did have to sign a waiver before I could purchase them, stating that I was going to use them for off-road use only. So I guess that's one way that companies are starting to protect themselves. But it's just, the whole thing is just ridiculous, how they're kind of targeting the car community. It's the same way if, I go and buy a gun and then shoot somebody with it. Is the gun company responsible? Is the gun broker that sold me the gun, are they responsible for my decisions? And so I think it's a little unfair how they're treating cars, tuners, and companies who manufacture parts. But really excited to see what this car sounds like if we put these on. I don't know, should I put them on? What do you think? Completely be an outlaw, or just hang on to them and see? I just don't know. The temptation is really there to put them on. But there you go. So once more, here's what they look like. Long tube headers, catless, 1 7/8. So should put out some significant power, but also, like I said, it should fix that issue having with the car pulling timing at the upper RPM levels because it's knocking due to the melted catalytic converter on the passenger side. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Later.